All right, welcome folks to Gordium, where we generate, evaluate, and execute on startup ideas. Today, we're doing some evaluation of some ideas that we've had across time. So we're popping open the idea vault today. And our first problem that we're ideating on is that incubators and co-working spaces have bad incentive structures. Oof. Now this is, so we're kind of talking about this from experience in that we have had some interesting experiences with incubators and co-working spaces where they reward any idea. So the idea is like it's hard to find people that are entrepreneurial and are trying to start a company. And so I think what tends to happen is like, oh, you have an idea, or you have an idea that passes the sniff test, here's some money. You have, like encouraging ideas that really aren't great, and we kind of had this where we had an idea to build a smarter smoke detector, and it passes the sniff test. It sounds great. It sounds like it's amazing. Um, and in reality, it's not. When you really get into the fundamentals, it's not a great concept. At least, I mean, it's a cool idea, but not super practical. And we had this spot where we kept getting encouraged, and so we kind of stuck with the idea longer than we probably should have. Did that about sum it up, Neil?
Yeah, and then there's so that's sort of the problem with pitch competitions where you throw money
Yeah.
at them, and then co-working spaces, um they want you to pay them money to work there. So they need this sort of person who's ready to go out on a limb for their idea. And you know, so their incentive is to say, yes, this is a good idea. You should work on it and pay us money while doing so.
Yeah. Yep. The incentive of everybody is basically to say, oh, you should work on it. Like, and I think accelerators are different, right? So I think an incubator is one thing, an accelerator is something different because you're making an investment, right?
Yep. Yep.
And I actually like that structure better, though it's less equitable in the sense that like not everyone can join an accelerator.
Mhm.
So that's kind of where we lead into the solution, which is like one idea to solve this is a free co-working space focused on creating founders. And basically the idea is that you accept people who maybe they have an idea, maybe they don't. You teach them a process, and then the deal is you can work out of this space, but we get first dibs on any investment.
Well, and I think you don't even need to require first investment.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because um founding a company has myriad of network effects. So the more high quality people you have, the better. And hopefully
Yeah,
by
yeah,
extending, being incredibly helpful, providing a free space, and having, the person running the co-working space likely has connections. So then if a company decides that they're at a point where they need investment, who would they go to first? Well, probably the people who have helped them out.
yeah. So you don't even need to require that. Yeah. Yeah, and this creates interesting network effects as things grow. One that I had kind of coming out of, I'm just figuring out what Discord is. Trying to wrap my head around Discord, and so much happens online. It'd be interesting, like, could we do this with Discord? Basically make a free co-working space in Discord, or Teamflow, which is a software that like emulates an office. And we had a pretty spirited debate on whether we could or not. I think the answer is probably no, but I think an interesting alternative is like cohorts-based online coaching. So I think it'd be interesting for us to court some people that want to try a startup idea, or that are thinking about being involved in startups, and kind of coach them through. I think that would be really interesting, and we could probably do that online to pilot it,
Yeah.
because I think this is deeply connected to our what is it? Is it startup ideas? Picking the wrong startup idea is catastrophic.
Yep.
Like the curriculum from this would apply here. Like that's almost a prerequisite, is that like figuring out this process.
Yeah.
But I think it's super interesting. I think kind of a goal is that eventually all things lead to community, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a theory I'm thinking about for all our ideas. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you know, current co-working spaces are looking for the, you know, not quite 1 in a million, maybe 1 in 10,000, 1 in 100,000 founder.
Yeah.
Whereas this is,
Yeah.
it's like, no, we don't want a founder. We want a person who we can craft into our type of founder. And
Exactly.
it doesn't, we can teach anyone the process.
Yeah. And effectively what we want to build is a genius, which is a term from Kevin Kelly. That what's his name? I think it's Packy McDonald, potentially. This really great author, he writes the newsletter Not Boring, and has this great article called Genius, where he talks about communal genius, and that's essentially what we're building. Like, yeah. Let's. I think I'm ready to rate this one. Are you?
Yeah.
All right. Motivation. I have my rating.
Yeah. I give it a 2.
Yeah. Same.
Community startups, you know, right up my alley.
Yeah. Expertise. I have mine.
Yeah. I give it a 0.
A 0. I'm gonna give us a 1 at least.
Yeah, I just don't quite think we have the connections yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we could tap them pretty quickly, right?
Yeah.
Like Matt, Russell, boom, boom, boom. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm probably being unrealistic.
Well, so I think, you know, we can tap the people who are already founders, but they're sort of not the people we want.
Well, I mean, they would know people though. Like Russell runs a co-working space, and Matt runs an entrepreneurial institute, and
Yeah.
like I would think it'd be like a second order kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It'd be fun to poke and see what we could get. Impact. I've got mine.
Yeah, I give it a 2.
Yeah. Okay. So what does that leave us at? I
Studio.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Would that be on tag reference? Okay. So criteria for studio, low to medium. Yeah, you're right. Studio. Okay. This is the probably thing we've figured out. No, we do have a process now.
Okay. Well, sort of. I think that process is all going to change as sort of studio gets flushed through.
Yeah, so we're kind of debating studio as like a video, or is it an article, or what is a studio?
Yeah.
So
well, and something Jimmy has talked a lot about is messy thought, clean thought, and basically a studio is just a clean thought.
Yeah.
So how we move from messy to clean and how we present clean is all up in the air.
Yeah, well, we'll get there one day. All right, thanks for joining us. That is all we have for now. Take care. Oh no, I can't find the stop record. Okay, now take care. Bye.